Okay, well, here we are, writing the 10th of March, and we're actually going to write our explanatory text, our explanation writing this morning. So, success criteria. By the time we've finished, you should have written the first two paragraphs and included some of the features, not all of them necessarily, on the checklist. So here we go. Your task, write the first two paragraphs of explanation. Remember, we got introduction and how masks are made. So our first one, introduction. Now you may choose to put up a subheading or you may not. In this case, I don't think I'll do that this time. Let's think about what I said on my plan, which I didn't show you yesterday, but let's have a look. So, introduction plan. That's just for the plan rather than anything else. I said that masks are worn all over the world. I said before this, they're mostly worn by doctors, nurses, and dentists. I said they're more worn since the pandemic. They're all shapes and sizes. And for my spike, I thought I'd have it because my white bus and a rhetorical question is going to go in there somewhere. I haven't written the question here because I had in space. You may well have done. So, what's it going to look like in writing? Writing. Masks are worn over there. Now they're worn over the world. Nowadays. Yeah, that sounds better. Let's see what that looks like. Nowadays, face masks are worn all over the world. Yep. That's good fronted adverbial, but I probably need a comma there. I'll come back to that later. And before this, mostly worn by doctors, nurses, and dentists. Before this, they were mostly worn by medical staff, doctors, nurses, and dentists. Let's expand it a bit. Like medical staff, like doctors, nurses, and dentists. Before this, they were mostly worn by medical staff, like doctors, nurses, and dentists. That feels right. More worn since the pandemic. So since the pandemic, more worn, more have been worn, more have been worn since the pandemic. Could be either. Let's think. I put my rhetorical questions and made it even better. Who knew that because of the pandemic there would be more of them? And I've given myself a subordinate clause, slap bang in the middle. Note the commas. Who knew that because of the pandemic there would be more of them? That sounds much better. They come in all shapes and sizes. It's good that they come in all shapes and sizes, isn't it? Makes them more colourful, more attractive. Let's see. There are also many shapes and sizes. Bit bland. Kind of works. Have I got my because in there? Yes, I have. Rhetorical question. Actually got them together in there, haven't I? Who knew that because of the pandemic there'd be more of them? Nobody did. So, fronted adverbials, rhetorical question, subordinate clause going on, extended sentences, short sentences, long sentences. That seems to work. Right, on to the next paragraph. So this one is how masks are made in the plan. Mostly made from cloth. Good start. Answer the question, what are masks made from? They need to be securely fixed. Elastic or glue. That's a bit of detail I need to add later. Can be made from a sock. Yeah, that maybe needs to go before I said they need to be securely fixed. We don't know. Not everybody makes a mask from a sock, do they? Right. Some of them are disposable, which they are. Need to take care of these. That's right. Yeah. We do need to be careful with those. Colourful design, always useful. And I'm going to have an imperative sentence, so a bossy sentence. You need to. You should. It is important that you do this. So what's that going to look like writing-wise? So here's the writing. Mostly made from the cloth. Face masks are mostly made from cloth. Modern masks are better. Modern masks are mostly made from cloth. And I added a little bit extra, which is a breathable material, so that extends my sentence a little bit better. Now I think I need my sock bit in there, doesn't it? Because the wrong way round. Let's see. They can be even made from a sock. You can even make one from a sock. Clean old sock sounds better. Less, still formal, but not as formal as the first one. So I've got formal tone going on. A clean old sock. I think that's important. You don't want to be wearing someone's dirty old sock around your mask, around your face as a mask. Alright, something can be disposable, and you need to take care of these. Maybe I combine those two together. Let's have a look. All masks need to be securely fixed. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I need to put that, but usually with elastic. Now note I've used brackets in there. Extra detail can sometimes go in brackets. It's a nice trick to have. You could magpie that. And need to be securely fixed. Is that imperative? You need to securely fixed. Doesn't really sound so. Well, it's not imperative. It kind of works. Now, next sentence. Now, here we go. Here's my imperative in here. Some masks are also disposable, but you need to put these in a suitable bin. Right. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fairly decent sentences. Some detail in there. I'm going to need frontal adverbials. I've got my imperative sentence. I've got extra detail. I've got a which. So I'm doing my white bus thing going on. I've got a but, so that's going in there as well. Now let's see how things look. My last sentence, colourful design. It's good if they have a colourful design. Yeah, it's alright. I'm not saying you need to, but it's good if they have a colourful design. Oh, and I missed a full stop off. Need to come back to that one later when I'm doing my editing and improving. Don't forget, editing is sorting your mistakes. Improving is making something sound better. Now, I've done a little bit of improving with those sentences, haven't I? A bit about masks and securely fixed. So the whole process is continuing as we're constantly writing. Bear that in mind, nothing is ever finished. We keep coming back and thinking about it until we're really, really happy with what we've got. Finished paragraphs for this morning. Let's see what we've got. Nowadays, face masks are worn all over the world. Before this, they were mostly worn by medical staff like doctors, nurses, and dentists. Who knew that because of the pandemic there'd be more of them? There are also many shapes and sizes. Maybe that sentence doesn't need to go there. Could possibly get rid of that sentence. I think I'll maybe come back to that one later as well. Now, second paragraph. Modern masks are mostly made from cloth, which is a breathable material. You can even make one from a clean old sock. We could put clean in brackets there. It kind of brings it out a bit. A clean old sock. All masks need to be securely fixed, usually with elastic. Some masks are also disposable, but you need to put these in a suitable bin. It's good if they have a colourful design. Actually, that looks better now it's in the paragraph, doesn't it? I'll leave that for now and we'll see what happens when I've got my third paragraph. But that'll do for now. So these two paragraphs, you can magpie from these, but I don't want people just copying. Use your own ideas as far as possible. You might want to put those brackets in there. Okay, I look forward to seeing what you're doing with this. Good luck, everybody.